Okay guys, so now we went from scarf choke, one option to scarf choke, 3 options to triangle. I want to show you one more option from scarf choke. Normally I go from scarf choke or to triangle. If scarf choke doesn't work, I go to the triangle. But now what's going to happen here is like the person is going to defend the scarf choke. I'm going to show you how to defend as well, which is very interesting. I might even start showing how to defend first. And then instead of switching to a triangle, I'm just going to continue hitting more submissions from the scarf choke. So first let me just show you how to defend, because it's a very interesting concept. So guys, we learned in Jiu-Jitsu that we should always be closed when we are on bar. Just a second, Zach. We should always close our both elbows, okay? We learned that we should never open up this arm. This is wrong, don't do that. But there are exceptions, so that's the point. So never do this, okay? But let's imagine I'm fighting against Zach, and he's gonna hit the scarf choke on me. So I'm fighting against Zach. I slapped here, and he was able to grab the lapel. Guys, now the wrong is right, okay? If I'm fighting against Zach and I keep my elbow closed over here, he's gonna go to north-south, and he's gonna get a submission. So now, Jiu-Jitsu, what's wrong in Jiu-Jitsu becomes right. Look what I'm gonna do. I'm fighting against Zach. As soon as I feel that he got a scarf choke, I'm gonna open up this arm. We learned that this is wrong. Never do this. But in this case, I'm telling you, do this. Do this. Try to go to the scarf choke, Zach. He can't. He cannot go. Just because I open up this arm. And pay attention to this. Like my other arm here is not even closed as well. So how he would go from triangle to here would be really hard because I don't have my arm here. So there's no triangle either. So I need something else because I stopped his scarf choke and there is no triangle for him to do. So look what you're gonna do here, guys. And this is what makes me love Jiu-Jitsu, because we can always combine positions. Everybody might be familiar with the Ezekiel choke, right? I would think so, right? It's one of the most basic submissions in Jiu-Jitsu, the one that you do like this. I'm gonna do a version of the Ezekiel choke over here from the scarf choke. So I got here, I'm gonna open up my gi, I'm gonna give the lapel to my hand, and I'm gonna control with the other hand, right? I'm gonna position the lapel over there. Zach is very smart. He's gonna open up the arm and almost like give me a hug here with this arm. Now Zach, open up this arm. Yeah, don't let me go to, yes. You know, like almost like a berry. Yeah, so he doesn't let me go to the north-south. Guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a little tighter on him, and my left hand that was on his hip, I'm gonna slide it in underneath the lapel. I can even lift the lapel a little bit to help me out. So from here, I go to here. And now I place my hand there, and I have some sort of like Ezekiel choke here. It reminds the Ezekiel choke. And now I'm gonna choke him from here, right? So hand on the lapel, hand on the forearm, and tap, okay? Guys, we gotta know how to do this because there is a chance that we're gonna be our own enemies in this position. If the lapel is so tight over here, there's no way for me to slide my hand under. It's hard. So I gotta have this timing here that I go from. When this hand is coming, I lift up this hand. And now my hand goes over there. And now I bring down again. And now I just stretch. And I have like some sort of Ezekiel scarf choke. Scarf Ezekiel choke or Ezekiel scarf choke, whatever you want to call it. And I just stretch. And I get a submission there. So let's just recap everything here. My first goal was to go to the scarf choke. And then normally I get a scarf choke, this arm is closed, and I go to the north-south and I get a submission. Normally, if this doesn't work, I can always go to the triangle, right? But we are imagining a scenario where I got here, and he's gonna stretch his arm, and he doesn't let me go there, and this arm is not even tied here, so there's no triangle over there as well. So that's the time that this hand is gonna come here, I lift this hand up, I place there, and I have the submission super tight. Great option. The challenge of this position is to develop that little timing You need that little timing to place your hand. That's the only challenge, but it's a great option, and I think you're gonna be able to surprise a lot of people because they're not expecting Ezekiel chokes from there. They're expecting anything but not an Ezekiel choke. So that could be a great opportunity. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let's keep moving.